What's up, Gunpla modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you a new edition of Gundam Customs, and today I am making this kit. The RGM-79G GM Command Colony type from the Mobile Suit Gundam War in the Pocket animated OVA series. I've always been a big fan of this type of mobile suit because way back in the day, when the high grades, no, excuse me, not the high grades, the 144 scale kits of the War in the Pocket mobile suits were coming out back in 1990, you could say. I remember having the original small kit version, and I've always was impressed with how well detailed it was and how posable it was. So much so that I even bought two, and I was like, at a time was like saying to myself, oh, it would be cool to make a little army of my own. But it was, you know, obviously it was an expensive kit to that day. I think I spent like over $20, because there was no way, you know, you had to go to either Chinatown or a store that was selling Gundam kits, and even at that time it was, you know, very hard to find. Not this day and age where you can pretty much find it any place else. But I was always, again, that was one of my favorite kits, and seeing that they decided to make the master grade version got me all psyched up. I was impressed with that. I was actually really impressed with the new series of GM kits that Bandai has been releasing. I think it all started with the GM Sniper 2 and then made its way over to this, which we have this, we have the space type version, we have the GM Sniper 2 Custom, GM Sniper Custom, which I just recently built, of course. There are a couple of P Bandai kits that are under the GM line, the Power GM. I think somebody, and there's going to be another GM kit coming out, but at first I thought it was the White Dingo, but it's not the White Dingo, it's something else. But regardless of the case, I'm starting to see that Bandai is focusing on this because they're small kits, not small, you could say, they're big, but they make up a niche of cannon fodder mobile suits that we don't see a lot. We got a lot of the Zaku's, you know, that's ad nauseum, so it's great to go back to the classic version of these kits. We got this. Eventually, I can't wait to see if Bandai moves on to something like the GM Cannon 2. That'll be nice to see. We already have like the cannon fodder mobile suits from Stardust Memories, and I'm thinking of getting one of those, even though those are dated kits. Still something that I may look into. But we're going to focus on this guy and all the cool features. I love the paint job on this. I like how it looks. And cool thing about this is you can see the painting is weathered. You know, with the scar marks, with the paint and the pigmentation on it. It looks really nice. But with this, we're going to be doing something a little different. That's why this is why I make it a custom video, because I'm going to customize this little guy. I'm going to make it even better. But let's review the kit and see what we have to work with here. So the kit is 3,500 yen, roughly maybe $33. But with the shipping and all that stuff, you probably get it for 40. If you can get it for less than 40, you know, good for you. Great articulation and mobility here. Good posability. The neck, the shoulders. The neck features looks like it's utilizing the same one that was on the GM Sniper 2. I see great posability on the feet and the legs. You can make it, you know, kneel on one knee. You have, okay, so it comes with, this is pretty much a parts forming hand, so it's not the manipulator hands like the Sniper, or like the Sniper 2. So no big, actually, to tell you the truth, I was actually saying to myself, an extra pair of parts forming hands would have been nice for that kit. But for this one, that's okay. I don't mind that. The weaponry is its bullpup machine gun, the beam sabers, extra clips, and the shield. Beautiful look of the backpack with the thrusters and stuff, and of course the gimmicks of you removing the clip and of course putting it behind the shield. You have the figure, you have the markings. Clearly these markings are stickers, so what are you going to do? This is going to be a nice looking kit. Let's see this. So the first tray here looks, it's not black, it's more of a dark brownish color. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting on that color tone. The inner frame is classic gray, dark gray, more charcoal, but I think gray, you could say. Good detail there, especially on the skirt armor. We have more gray parts here, but I see a color separation. So we have a charcoal part. We have the dark brown here, the dark gray here, shield visor, and red parts. So this is like the only 3 red parts there. And then more gray parts here, all over the place. Now this is a cream color type for the armor. That's very nice to see something like that. I see some good detail. Not a lot of detail because the armor is nice and smooth. So you get 2 plates here, I see, for the legs and the shoulders. And we have the skirt armor for front and back. Side armor, I guess. More charcoal parts, but this looks more. Okay, so this is not charcoal. This is like a dark blue. Thruster parts, intakes. See more parts there. We see the shield, we see the beam saber, and then of course the reflective green stuff. Then we have the charcoal parts for the, the gray parts for the hands and parts of the leg. Parts of the leg again and the waist. There's the one-piece armor for the leg. It repeats here, and I see, oh okay, there's the bullpup machine gun. Oh, you get 6 clips. You get 3 clips. And I see more charcoal, gray parts there, and of course the stickers. The ever so popular stickers. Let me put this away, and let's review the manual. See how it looks. Alright, let's see how this kit looks like. Detailed information of the mobile suit, historical information. Its lineage of going back to all the, to the first RX units, going to the RGM-79. Parts list here. I see a lot of parts here, especially this page. This plate, half of it is not required. A lot there, a lot there. Oof, that's a lot of parts that's not going to be used. It's a shame in one point, but in the other, it's something that will be using for other kits in the future. Then we have the assembly of the chest unit. And the assembly of the head. Here are the arms. Parts forming hands. You don't have to worry about assembling the little fingers. Sometimes you like the little finger thing, and sometimes you don't. It would have been nice if it was introduced again, considering, hey, you have leftover parts there. That could have been easily used for fingers. Different shoulder design. This is not based off the Sniper, for the Sniper 2. I don't know if this is the same information that's in the front, but here's what, of course, the GM Command looks like in action. Kind of like that. This one. This is nice. Here. Color guide. Only 5 colors, if you're willing to do the effect for the faceplate, and of course you have the paints for the pilot. Then we have. Wait a minute. Did I go into that quickly? Going into here was the waist unit. Then from the waist you went to completing it. Then we have the leg parts. Going all the way up to here. And then the backpack, very simple and straightforward. Followed by the assembly of the bullpup machine gun and the shield. And then how to, where to put them on. Parts forming stuff. And if you want to use the stickers, you could use them here. There's the placement, and I do believe that there is water slide decals that you could use on this kit. So chances are, I would recommend getting that. And then we have a beautiful picture of what the GM Command looks like, fully assembled and built. This is very nice. I like this. This is actually pretty cool. I wish I had a bigger, like in the older. On the older Master Grade kits, when you had that big cardboard of the kit, like a picture of the kit, or what it looks like, that takes up the entire box. It would have been nice if this came with something like that. But it is what it is. It's a beautiful looking kit. I can't wait to build it. It's a shame that I'm not going to build it the way you're seeing it here, because I have some ideas.